What is seawater? That question is a very important one when you want to have a successful reef aquarium, and a lot of people seems not knowing or understanding what seawater is made of, right? And this issue causes that when you have discussions out there, like I had a video up about the best reef salt, and the discussion underneath there was Sebastian Gorton here in Australia, and there was like a conflict or a confusion about the terminology of trace elements, right? And if you kind of have a bit of an overview about what is seawater, then you also understand your salt better, your salt mix, what I'm talking about in my videos, what people are talking in Facebook about. It's a very important understanding you should have, especially in the beginning when you start your aquarium, right? So salt water is not only sodium chloride. So sodium chloride is like the salt you cook with, right, to eat. That's not only, it's 70% around sodium chloride, and then there is other stuff in that salt mix, right? But still the other stuff is like made out of big elements, like bigger players, and little players, right? And middle players, let's say. So when you have sodium chloride, that is like the main part of it, sodium and chloride, then you'll have, the next one would be magnesium, the next one would be, or the next one actually would be sulfate, then the next one would be magnesium, then it would be like, you know, something like calcium, potassium, bromide, boron, fluoride, strontium. So they're all kind of still big players, okay? That's you know, lithium is still a big player. For me, for a lot of people, it's a trace element, but I will sort that out later. So that are the big players. And normally in salt mixes, they will be in there in a calculated amount. So you can add them, they're big enough, you can add them in a salt mix and they're fine. And then you come to things like, you know, trace elements that are very important too, like iodine or phosphate, very important trace element, right? So they have a functionality, a very important one. And these ones are really little. So that's so less that it's very hard to put them in salt, right? So it's so low amounts that it's very hard to get them into a bucket of salt in a calculated amount. And these trace elements are the ones when you talk about trace elements. So it's not strontium. Strontium is not a trace element when you talk about it. When you talk to me, lithium is not a trace element. But everything's below that level, like iodine, zinc, nickel, that's all trace elements, okay? So if you understand that, then you understand better when you look at, you know, a video with me saying use a salt without any trace elements. You understand that better, and that's an issue we had before. So I hope this video helps to understand that a bit better. And if you want more information, just ask me down here and I will make another video. Give me a thumbs up and see you in the next video. Take care, guys.